Alright, so going to be talking about how you can get summoning stones today, specifically the best way to farm them. So before I talk about, this best way to farm that you need an auto clicker or active playing for, if you do want to farm a lot of summoning stones passively, just being AFK, JR hard is going to be your best bet. I have heard some talks of JR normal being possibly better, but yeah, the JR levels are going to be your best bets for getting summoning stones passively. But onto the best method for getting summoning stones actively or with an auto clicker, it's going to be something called King 1-5, right? And so King 1-5 is basically, as the name suggests, you play King normal from waves 1 to 5. When you do reach wave 5, as I will in a moment here, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to purchase the items from the seller, and then restart the level after that, right? This is what I've been doing in the past few videos. This is how I've been trying to get as many summoning stones as possible for Hellhound. Yeah, as you see, when he gets here, you just want to buy the stones and then immediately reset, right? And this can get way more summoning stones than if you just normally farm JR. And also doesn't lose you too much gold, assuming you have most of your units at 3 gold, right? Because you can get the gold refunded by gold rolls. If you do want to do a gem roll, you can do that, but you can probably just spend the gems on challenges anyways. So yeah, that's the main way to do it. Going on to the specifics on the times and the reasons why. So the times it will take to clear this can take anywhere from I'd say 22 to 30 seconds. It depends on the setup you're using, depends on the support units you have. Jiraiya speeds up the clear significantly. If you don't have Jiraiya, you just use Clyde and Flamey. This being King normal is very easy to farm, right? You don't need your units at very high levels. It's just mainly having speedy at a high level, or you just have a horus or something. And then of course, global units are also good units with a lot of range, but they're not like super necessary. They don't make a lot of a difference. It's mainly going to be Jiraiya or Clyde and Flamey. You can get some nice clears with it. You also get summoning stones from the gnomes. If you do want to do the strategy to get all 45k summoning stones, it's going to take anywhere from about 4.5 to 5.5 million gold, in my opinion. Most of this, not most of this, but in the end, there is an average for getting summoning stones, right? It's a 33% chance getting offered them from the seller, but it is up to luck, and sometimes you can get lucky, sometimes you won't get lucky, sometimes you'll get a good week, sometimes you'll miss that mythic and get a bad week, but you will need the 45k summoning stones. You will try to be getting it from seller, and yeah, overall this is just the best way to farm summoning stones. Very quick, decently easy to set up. You're gonna want your summoner here to be asleep. How you're gonna do that is you're going to I'll just start with him not being asleep first, right? Go here, 1 speed, and then I'll use a spell here. So as you see here, he's awake right now. If you do play it in 2 speed, he won't be able to fall asleep, so you will have to keep it in 1 speed for approximately 30 seconds, then the summoner will fall asleep. He won't be showing those emojis after every wave, as he is doing right now. You'll get the clear done a lot faster. It'll work well with a lot of macros. And you can just make it so that you save a lot of time in the long run after doing hundreds or thousands of these runs to get summoning stones. You just won't have this 1 to 2 second delay every time of the summoner smirking. So after he is asleep here, just put it on 2 times. Make sure to not use any spells. If the chest somehow is activated, he won't he'll fall back asleep again after the unit goes away, if it is something like a gnome that you end up missing. And then you can also take advantage of King 1-5. You don't just need to do the seller. If you do want to actively farm a little bit more, watching ads is an option. You have a higher chance to get offered summoning stones from ads than the other rewards. It can get you the stones faster than seller, except I don't expect anyone to be watching ads for over 100 hours, right, to get all the summoning stones. Doing it from seller, you can do it a lot more hands off, a lot less you can be a lot less focused on the game when you're doing it from seller. You can also do it with the macro. But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to talk about. Some people have been asking me, what have I been doing, just restarting King over and over again. It's going to be to get summoning stones. It's going to be to get to maximize summoning stones. It's going to be the best way to farm it. This is going to be how you can get summoning stones. So yeah, if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, and see ya.